think Mike Perry's talented, right? You got to think the last fight he just beat Mickey Gall. He just beat Mickey Gall and showed a lot of skill. Showed a lot of skill in the first round of the Tim Means fight and a lot of toughness and durability to end the fight. There's a lot that comes with Mike Perry. I mean, this is not some mystery. So I think you got to evaluate it. You got to go back and talk to him and see if he's willing to make the changes, because that going up there and missing weight by 4 pounds and kind of making fun of the situation is really bad. It's really bad and shows a lack of discipline, but not only just discipline, right? You and Tim Means now are business partners. You're in the business of getting on the scale together, fighting and putting on a good show, getting the bosses to all feel good about you and your opponent when you're done, right? You give us a great fight, you do everything professional, and that was he didn't do it, and he didn't show any remorse for missing the weight, right? To get up there and do the dab. That's unfortunate. It shows a real lack of remorse for not making the weight, especially with all the videos that were out, him eating hamburgers and pizzas. It was cool at first, but at a point, you got to reel it back and be professional.
Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. On December 12th. É o campeão, hein? O campeão, já se preparando. 12 de dezembro. The first time for the history, the champion gonna defend his belt twice in 1 month. Davidson Figueiredo. Gonna be a war. Third train of the day. The champion don't stop. Look at this, look at this, look at this. December 12th, on pay-per-view, 12 de dezembro, hein?
Thought about the person that's going to be the new lightweight champion? Anything rattling around in your mind about?
Nah, I'm giving Habib some time, to think this over, and he and I are going to get together and meet soon. So
Fair enough.
We'll talk.
The steam rising off of his body right now.
So one of the first fights that I guess may be confirmed for 2021 is Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. We heard today from the Mac Life that Conor McGregor signed his end of the agreement. Is that true? Have you heard that as well?
Sure. No, it's true. Yeah, he signed. It was never a concern. It's never like I was like, uh-oh, Conor hasn't signed his fight agreement.
Yeah. Once it got there,
because he wants to fight, Conor McGregor shows up.
Totally. So you announced on this very podcast on September 30th that you had offered these guys the fight, and now here we are, November 19th. It's finally signed on both ends. On a scale of 1 to 10, how challenging was this one to put together?
Not at all.
Really?
That wasn't challenging at all. Yeah, no. There's so much more challenging shit going on right now in this business and in this world. That isn't one of them.
So another one of the things about this fight that was kind of in question, people said, hey, if Khabib is retiring, isn't the title going to be up for grabs? Maybe you put it on this fight, maybe you put it on a different fight, maybe this is a number one contender's fight. You have said, I believe Khabib will come back and fight eventually for 30-0. I saw today this quote from him. He disputes that. He says, next year I will graduate. I'd like to build on my thesis, do a master's course, dedicate more time to studying. I bought sheep, tend to my farm. I'd like to develop this field a little. I have full calves to feed. I have cows. He doesn't seem too interested in it. He said you could fight until you're 40, but there should be a goal if he's reached his. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that those those are definitely all things that he's looking at and excited to do. But I think that doesn't mean that he doesn't want to fight either. I can give you a laundry list of shit that I got going on personally that I'm looking forward to too, but doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing what I do here.
One more thing on the Conor-Dustin Poirier fight. Can we expect that on Fight Island for sure?
I mean, nothing's for sure, but yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. What I'm hoping to do is Fight Island. I'm looking to make it International Fight Week. The new Etihad Arena will be open, and that thing was designed with us in mind. Concerts, pool parties, all kinds of cool stuff. And yes, I hope to bring fans back.